the scratch of a guitar on the upstroke. Check. A deep walking bass line, dangerous, warm and fuzzy. Laughter in the background, the sound of a lion's roar sample softly. From the dust of Trench Town, where the zinc fences grown, three brothers in spirit, far away from a throne. With Bonnie's sweet harmony and Peter's red fire, they built a vibration that would never expire. The tough tongue is ringing, can you hear the bell? Bringing hope to the heavens and truth to the hell. Bob Marley and the Wailers, sailing through the storm on a spiritual ship. Bob Marley and the Wailers, with a Bible in the hand and a song on the lip. It's the heartbeat of Judah, the rhythm of the sun, telling every captive that the battle is won. Bob Marley and the Wailers, one. The high trees are singing like angels in flight, turning the darkness of the ghetto to light. Family man Barrett holding down the low end, while the lead guitar weeps like an old trusted friend. From simmer down days to the Exodus flight, they were chanting down Babylon all through the night. It wasn't just music, it wasn't just fame, it was the power of Jah and the spark of the flame. A redemption song for the weary and bruised, the stone that the builder would never refuse. Bob Marley and the Wailers, sailing through the storm on a spiritual ship. Bob Marley and the Wailers, with a Bible in the hand and a song on the lip. One love, one heart, let's get together. This kind of magic, it lasts forever. Stir it up, keep on moving. Natural mystic flowing through the air. Yeah. Walking from the hills with the red, gold, and green, the most ancient voice that the island has seen. No flashy light, just the dust on his feet, bringing the word of Marcus Garvey to the street. He speaks of the Middle Passage and the iron chain, but he sings like the clouds, bringing long-awaited rain. Burning spear, chanting in the dark, carrying the ember, fanning every spark. Burning spear, lost in the trance, we're found in the groove. Marcus Garvey words ringing loud in the ear, casting out the shadow, casting out the fear. He's the Winston of the valley, the prophet of the wood, telling us to live the way the ancestors should. Dry and heavy, like the smoke from the cedar. Can you hear the calling? Do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember? Chanting, spear, from St. Anne to world. Fire won't go out, it just burns deeper. Chant on, burning spear, chanting in the dark, carrying the ember, fanning every spark. Burning spear, ghost music in the wind, where the spirit rises and the healing begins. Chant on spear, from St. Anne to the world. The fire won't go out, it just burns deeper. Oh, 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 in the land of the morning, where the blue now flows, the secret is kept that the humble man knows. Three voices rising from the Kingston dust, building the kingdom out of spirit and trust. No silver, no gold, just a parchment in hand, singing the way back to the Holy Land. Abyssinians chanting in the tongue of the old, a story of glory that's never been told. Abyssinians, harmonies tight like a cord, drawing the water, unseating the soul. Satamasagana, give thanks and praise, through the heat of the nights and the length of the day. The declaration is written on the wall, a bridge for the brothers who are waiting for the call. It's the sound of the exile looking toward the gate, with the patience of Zion and the courage of faith. When the world gets loud, they bring the forward on sound, keeping our feet on the hallowed ground. Far, far away, across the salt sea, the spirit is roaming, the spirit is free. Amharic whispers on the Caribbean breeze, bringing the mighty right down to their knees. Abyssinians chanting in the tongue of the old, a story of glory that's never been told. Abyssinians, harmonies tight like a cord, drawing the water, unsheathing the soul. where the wild things grow. There's a frequency only the fishermen know. Cedric's height and reaching up to the sky like a silver-winged bird that refuses to die. With a shanty roll down in the valley so deep, waking the conscience from a century of sleep. Oh yeah. The Congos are singing from the edge of the world where the banners of Zion are finally unfurled. The Congos are chanting in the Black Hawk smoke, lifting the spirit and breaking the yoke. It's a heart of the Congos vibration tonight, turning the darkness to a shimmering light. Can you hear the fisherman casting his net for a soul that is hungry and hasn't been met? The bass is a river, the guitar is the reed, sowing the music like a heavenly seed. It's a sonic cathedral made of plywood and tape. The only direction is the great escape. The music entrance, drums dropping out and different relic bearing our expected seeds. Row, fisherman row, across the Jordan River, solid foundation. The Congos are singing from the edge of the world where the banners of Zion are finally unfurled. The Congos are chanting in the Black Hawk smoke, lifting the spirit and breaking the yoke. The rhythm coming with a light in his eyes. Higher, 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 higher. A rapid fire drum feel rat-a-tat-tat. What? A bright chunky piano skank on the offbeat. Hey, shake it, shake it, check it out now. Yeah. He walked through the gate with a smile and a strut, with a voice like a cannon and a spirit uncut. From the tenement yard to the peace concert stage, he was a lion too big to be kept in a cage. He had the killer vibrato, the rubber dub swing. When Jacob would open his mouth, the whole island would ring. Wait, Jacob Miller, the Juba of the land, with a rock solid rhythm and a glass in his hand. Jacob Miller singing for whatever still, with the weight of the mountain and the power of will. Jacob Miller, the Juba of the land, with the rock solid rhythm and a glass in his hand. Jacob Miller singing for whatever still, with the weight of the mountain and the power of will. Oh, 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 all right. Shake it up, Jacob. Shake it up. Get up. He wasn't just singing about the struggle and pain. He was singing about sunshine in the middle of rain. In a circle behind him, the bad boys of the beat, making music for the heavens and the dust of the street. He wore the crown of the chunky, the king of the discipline, with a laugh that could drown out the Babylon wine. Life is a journey and the road it was short, but he reached every harbor and he made every port. A wanted man with a heart made of gold, a story of fire that will never grow cold. a lonely, echoing wood block it. He's got a war in a Babylon on his mind, leaving the Maccabi version far behind. A man with a message, a man with a broom, sweeping the devil right out of the room. He tells us a story of the iron shirt and how he chased the devil spirit, works in the dirt. Max Romeo, the singer of the sign, turning the water of the word into wine. Max Romeo, with a one-step forward soul, keeping his footing while the thunders roll. He's climbing the mountain, he's planting the seed, the voice of the people in their hour of need. He walked through the garden when the sun was low, watching the upsetters reap what they sow. A valley of Jehoshaphat in every song, right in the spirit when the world goes wrong. From the wet dream days to the reconstruction fire, he's pulling the truth out of the funeral pyre. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out the earth. He sang it loud so the angels could hear, a melody of love, a rhythm without fear. Max Romeo, the singer of the sign, turning the water of the word into wine. Max Romeo, with a one-step forward soul, keeping his footing while the thunders roll. Max Romeo, the singer of the sign, turning the water of the word into wine. Max Romeo, with a one-step forward soul, keeping his footing while the thunders roll. Steps backward, no, not today. Chase them away, chase them away. War in a Babylon, war in a Babylon.
A massive echoing snare hit. The bass and deltas, the rhythmic syncopated and dark. The sound of a synthesized tom drum.
Since the Miller Fields to the Red City Street, they marching to the pulse of a different beat. A spongy reggae rhythm in a concrete town, taking the guests who's coming to dinner crown. With Michael Scats and the to-do pump flow, the black Uhuru fire starts to glow. Black Uhuru, the anthem of the night, just in the colors of the spiritual light. Black Uhuru,
the vital and the strong, the rhythm of the drum and the power of the song. Militants stepping through the Babylon gate. They don't have no time for the masters of hate. Puma's voice rising like a desert wind, healing the scars and the places we've sinned. Ducky in the back holding up the wall, while the solidarity echoes through the hall. It's the Sinsemilla soul in an iron age, turning the world into a conscious stage. Can you feel the rockers drum? Can you feel the bass line hum? Oh yo yo, oh yo yo yo. It's the sound of freedom, it's the sound of the sun. Dressed in the colors of the spiritual light, Black Uhuru, the vital and the strong, the rhythm of the drum and the power of the song. Black Uhuru, what is life? They ask the world, with the banner of the lion unfurled. Step on, step on.
In a small concrete room in a waterhouse, where the wires hum like a quiet mouse, the dub organizer takes the faders in hand, rewriting the laws of the rhythm band. He cuts the vocal, then he lets it fly, sending the snare drum into the sky. He's the master of the echo, the king of the tone, building a kingdom on a mixing board throne. King Tubby at the controls tonight, turning the darkness into sound system light. King Tubby with the silver-plated touch, he gives us the soul but he don't give too much. King Tubby at the controls tonight, turning the darkness into sound system light. King Tubby with the silver-plated touch, he gives us the soul but he don't give too much. Drop the bass, let the reverb ring. He's the high-pass wizard, he's the electronic thing. Drop the bass, let the reverb ring. He's the high-pass wizard, he's the electronic string. He takes a simple song and he strips it bare, leaving only the ghost of the melody there. A great stone rhythm, a five-man beat, transformed into thunder for the dancing feet. With a soldering iron and a circuit board heart, he turned the science into a sacred art. From King Tubby meets rockers to the prophecy dub, he's the heartbeat of the dancehall and the soul of the club. Chop, 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 chop. King Tubby at the controls tonight, turning the darkness into sound system light. King Tubby with the silver-plated touch, he gives us the soul but he don't give too much. King Tubby at the controls tonight, turning the darkness into sound system light. King Tubby with the silver-plated touch, he gives us the soul but he don't give too much. And drop chop, 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 chop.
Very deep, slow bass line enters. Dum dum. I read a keyboard and a breath of air, lifting the heavy weight of worldly care. From the Java rhythm to the cassava piece, he found a frequency that brought us peace. He didn't need to shout, he didn't need to cry. He let the rocker's melody reach for the sky. The Far East sound is calling from the hills, a spiritual medicine for all our ills. Augustus Pablo, the reed in his hand, painting a vision of a holy land. Augustus Pablo, the shepherd of the sound, where the most ancient rhythms can be found. With a heart of gold and a breath of fire, he's the silent master of the Zion choir. Walking through the garden of east of the Nile, with a humble spirit and a quiet smile. King Tubby at the board, turning up the heat, while Pablo's melodies make the story complete. It's the sound of the exile, the sound of the deep, a vibration that wakes the soul from its sleep. No words are needed when the music is true, just the original rockers coming through. Keep on blowing, Pablo, across the valley to the King Selassie I meditation, the foundation of a musical nation. Centerpiece, a long echoing solo that uses space echo effects to create a shimmering dreamlike atmosphere. Augustus Pablo, the reed in his hand, a vision of a holy land. Augustus Pablo, the shepherd of the sound, where the most ancient rhythms can be found. Keep on blowing, Pablo, blow across the valley into the sunset. Very deep, slow bass line enters. Run, run.
Of Dub is the young engineer. With a hand on the slider, he's conquering fear. He's mixing the vampires, winning the cup, while the ghost of the rhythm is bubbling up. A soldering iron and a vision so vast, making a future out the fragments of the past. He's the overlord of the mixing desk, putting the spirit of the sound to the test. Scientist with the silver wires in his hair, throwing the drum beat into the air. Scientist in a lab made of wood and steel, turning the imaginary into out and a massive echo experiment. It's a sonic explosion, a chemical feat. The man who puts the magic in the street, he's fighting the space invaders with a delay, watching the melody just drift away with Linville Thompson at his right hand. They're building a bridge to a digital land. He turns the feedback up to the red, waking the echoes inside of your head. From the roots, red expand to the channel. One gate is the one who decides the rhythm's fame. Scientist with the silver wires in his hair, throwing the drum beat into the air. Scientist in a lab made of wood and steel, turning the imaginary into the real. Scientist in a lab made of wood and steel, turning the imaginary into the real. Scientist into bed, wins again.
The sound of a heavy door creaking open, a cow mooing in the distance, followed by a baby crying, both drenched in echo. A scratching sound, scritch, scratch, as if someone is drawing on the tape itself, in a raspy, playful whisper. I am the upsetter, the original, the alien.
In the black ark garden where the shadows dance, he's putting the rhythm in a voodoo trance, with a cap full of mirrors and a suit made of charms, holding the lightning in his open arms. He's the Super 8 climbing through the static and hiss, giving the world a dread lion kiss. He saw the music in the wind and the rain, and watched the small axe in the fountain of flame. Lee Scratch Perry, the master of the spark, the wizard of the wires in the middle of the dark. Lee Scratch Perry with the soul made of gold, writing the stories that have never been told. He's the pipe cock Jackson, the rainmaker king, making the stones and the mountains sing. He buried the silver and he burned the wood, to make the vibration feel the way that it should. He didn't want perfect, he wanted the truth, the echo of the ages and the fire of youth. From the upsetters beat to the Max Romeo flame, nothing in the music will ever be the same. A cosmic creator with a paintbrush in hand, redrawing the borders of the promised land. Lee Scratch Perry, the master of the spark, the wizard of the wires in the middle of the dark. Lee Scratch Perry with the soul made of gold, writing the stories that have never been told. He's the pipe cock Jackson, the rainmaker king, making the stones and the mountains sing. Music is a spirit, you cannot catch it in a cage. I am the sole conductor of the golden age.
Of a flute, a toy whistle, and a heavy distorted organ riff. It sounds like a carnival in a tropical rainforest.
The least scratch played, the master of the spark, the wizard of the wires in the middle of the dark. Least scratch Perry with the soul made of gold, writing the stories that have never been told. Least scratch Perry, the master of the spark, the wizard of the wires in the middle of the dark. Least scratch Perry with the soul made of gold, writing the stories that have never been told.
From the ash. Scratch, 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 scratch.
The sound of a digital computer booting up with a bleep loop. A crisp, sharp, high pattern, unusually bright and clean. The days drops in, deep, rounded, and rubbery. Moving back and forth between the left and right speakers. Come with a wire and a dream. Building the Ariwa pulsing machine. Is the captive of the rhythm, the master of the fader, the sonic explorer, the cosmic crusader. He takes a simple vocal and he turns it into groove, giving the one and spirit a digital home. Adopt me crazy mission, a scientific flight, chasing the ghost through the London night. Mad professor in the laboratory light, mixing up the future in the middle of the night. My professor with the neon in his eyes, catching the echoes as they fall from the skies. He's the architect of space, the captain of the sound, taking the vibration to the higher ground. And they danced in the rain, mixing up the madness to wash away the pain with the robotics rhythm and the techno soul. He kept the heavy heartbeat of the drum in control. It's a black liberation on a magnetic track, sending out a signal and I'm waiting for it back. From the roots that tracks to the pato bantam flow, he's the one who teaches us everything we know. The music breaks into a digital dub, second size drums, clap, clap, stop, inverting the phase, adjusting the gain, inverting the phase, adjusting the gain. In the laboratory light, mixing up the future in the middle of the night. My professor with the neon in his eyes, catching the echoes as they fall from the skies. He's the architect of space, the captain of the sound,
the future.
Spanish town soul, a legend seed, a race to be run with a pen in his pocket and a piece in his soul. He's taking the fragments and making them whole. From behind curtain to the chronology heights, he's the torch bearer to the Caribbean nights. He doesn't need a crown to be royalty, just a smile, Jamaica, and some loyalty. Chronixx singing for the Skanking sweet, laying down the rhythm for the weary feet. Chronixx, a dread and terrible force, keeping the spirit on its natural course. He swells, say we likes the morning sun. The majesty of reggae has only begun. He's the capture land poet with the melody's grace, looking at the world, seeing one human race. He sings for the ghetto people, the Selassie children too, turning the old vibrations into something new. No Spanish town rocking without a message inside. He's the legend in waiting with nowhere to hide, with zinc fence behind him, the rhythm is tight. A capture land warrior in the morning light. Oh, it's not just a revival, it's a soul survival. Oh, from the roots of the elders to the fruit of the youth, we're likes of the beauty and likes of the truth. Chronixx singing for the Skanking sweet, laying down the rhythm for the weary feet. Chronixx, a dread and terrible force, keeping the spirit on its natural course. What it say we likes the morning sun. The majesty of reggae has only begun. Oh, tell me where we gonna run to in the morning, in the evening. Skanking sweet, skanking sweet, yeah. Oh.
The sound of a distant air horn. Blip, 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 blip. Heavy with Trance chin rises. Dramatic and minor key. A sudden, massive bass drop that rattles the floor. Welcome to Jamrock. Again, Junior Gong. From the Hope Road Garden to the Kingston Street, is the son of the king with the world at his feet, with the long flowing locks and the set up shop flow. He's taking the message where the wild things grow. He's not just a name, he's a Stony Hill ghost. From the halfway tree corner to the African coast, blending the road to Zion with the skinny beat, bringing the distant penetrates back to the street guy. Damian Marley, the junior gun fire, higher than the clouds, higher than the wire. Damian Marley, the medication for the soul, keeping the legacy in everything control. It's a welcome to Jamrock vibration tonight. A lion in the shadows, a king in the light. He speaks for the patience, he speaks for the poor. Walking through the nail pan and through the iron door, with a lyric like a bullet and a melody like silk. The beautiful struggle in the motherland's milk. Is the master of the game, the disparate voice, giving the children of the struggle a choice. From the super heavy vibe to the carbo sound, he's planting the Mali flag in a new kind of ground. The music slows down to a hip-hop influence drum break. Me tell them say it's not just the father, it's the son with the plan, with a mic in a hand and the truth of the land. From Trench Town to London to the sands of Sudan, respect to the Gong, the original man. Damian Marley, the junior Gong fire, higher than the clouds, higher than the wire. Damian Marley, the medication for the soul, keeping the legacy in a riffing control. Damian Marley, the junior Gong fire, higher than the clouds, higher than the wire. Damian Marley, the medication for the soul, keeping the legacy in everything control. The revolution will be televised in dub. The revolution will be televised. Will be televised in dub. The revolution will be televised in dub.
Sound of a vinyl record popping and crackling, a smooth jazzy detail, clean and reverse heavy. Hey. Dig it, little liggy, 7-year itch to the ancient future Chronixx. Tell them I'm a Kingston beaming, seeing through the scheme and the plot, giving thanks for the little and the plenty we got. From the hills of St. Elizabeth, the militancy grows, where the blood money stops and the truth and right flows. I'm a matter of time, travel a pen in my hand, mapping out the legacy across the shifting sand. Not for the vanity, not for the boutique fame, just a protection prayer in the most high name. Body and soulful, who knows where the wind blows we follow, building a bridge for a brighter tomorrow. From the zinc fence roots to the ancient sky, where the likes of the morning we never say die. Oh, just a breath of life and a capture land song, keeping the fire burning all night long. System
trying to switch it up slow, but we're underdog warriors watching the overgrow. I see the lies in the headlines, no guarantee in the news, so I put on my 10-cent spirit and my Kingston shoes. Me and the dread and terrible son of the light, putting the camera down to do what is right. Third eye open, yeah, the vision is clean. The most indignation that you've ever seen from the hearted and soulful. Who knows where the wind blows, we follow. Building a bridge for a brighter tomorrow. From those infants' roots to the ancient sky, where the likes of the morning we never say die. Oh, just a breath of life and a capture land song, keeping the fire burning all night long. From the hill to the valley, the 7-year hit in the center of the alley. We don't bow to the pressure, we don't follow the trend. We're the ancient future until the very end. Skanking sweet, yeah. Protoje, indignation captain, living the dream, skipping the scheme.